Hi, welcome to Golden Cherié Tarot. This is your girl, Madam Cherié, and I'm coming to you for your reading for the new moon. This is just a collective reading because I did do a pick-a-pile reading for the new moon on Sunday, November 15th, but this is just a collective energy read as far as what does the universe need us to pick up and carry forward with today. Do apologize about that because I was putting on a meditation background sound because I don't really like the quiet. That's like really hard for me to do, is sit in the quiet. Something I've got to work on, but you know, we all have our issues that we need to work through, and mine is sitting in quiet. Like yesterday I went to the grocery store, and this is like way off topic, sorry. Yesterday I went to the grocery store and it was like super quiet in there. Like I've never heard the grocery store so awkwardly quiet that I just wanted to start singing, and I'm a terrible singer. Like if you guys know me, you'd be like, oh shit, this chick is crazy. She thinks she can sing? Because I really do think I can sing. Ask anybody that I've ever lived with. They would tell you that I think I can sing. I used to joke I'm going to go on the American Idol. I ain't doing that no more because Simon Cowell's not on there no more. I used to think that he would tell me something funny about my singing. Like maybe I sound like a dying whale. Yep. Anywho, back on topic. So this video is going to be just a collective reading on the new moon energy. I'm going to ask for 3 cards for the collective energy as far as what do they need us to understand about self and where we're headed. These cards may tell us about how we can adjust our attentions or inspire us to plant some new intentions during this new moon. This new moon may also inspire us to take some time to go within and focus on the things that bring us joy and how we can bring those joys to the 3D world and become tangible. So let's go ahead and dig into our reading today. The new moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is very mysterious. People often think that they're dark, but as I've read Scorpio children, even though their humor may be dark, may be off kilter in some sense to some people, they are much more mature in some senses than others. They carry more of an old soul energy, Scorpios. Scorpio is a water sign, so we could, as a collective energy, be feeling very emotional, be feeling out of whack, be feeling like we need to take some time for self, to improve self, as we should always. Like if you're feeling it in your heart, like, oh, I need to change some shit, you probably should change some shit. Okay. Spirit guides, may I please get 1, or not 1, 3 cards. And there are the 3 cards. Ace of Swords, it's in the reverse, so let me put it this way. Ace of Swords in the reverse. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Whenever I see reversals with this deck, it's usually reflected no longer as an outer energy, but as an inner energy. So Ace of Swords as an inner energy. You're not clear in your thoughts. You're having a hard time breaking out of a cycle that you've been fighting so hard to break out of. It's blocking the way you see emotional fulfillment. But with the Pentacles, it's also about 3D world fulfillment. Some of you guys actually may have been laid off or fired from a job, and so you've been very, very concerned as far as how are you going to make ends meet. And Spirit is saying that is not your concern, although as humans we say, but it is our concern. Spirit is saying it's not your concern because I've got it taken care of. Something bigger and better is coming in for you, but right now you just need to sit and stew. I was going to say sit in the position you are in, and sometimes that is hard to do. With this Knight of Swords, I'm looking at it in the upright, and I feel like you've spent so much time chasing after something that was not needed to be chased after because it was staying where it was. It was yours. It was rightfully yours. With it in the reverse, though, I feel like the chasing after it is got you chasing something in a circle. It's like stagnant energy. Something you need to let go of. Clarify this, the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Clarify this, Ace of Swords in the reverse. So you have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse with the King of Wands. So with this new moon energy, with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, the King of Wands in the upright, I feel this longing to want to be in a powerful position, this longing to want to be successful, but the lack of work and dedication to get to the success. I feel a lot of self-doubt in these first three cards. But you have a reminder of strength and position. I don't know why position is coming to mind with the Chariot. That's not happened to me before. But you have strength and position. You have strength and clarity. You are fierce. You are powerful. It's like you are the king of your individual jungle. Don't get a big head and walk around out here talking to like you're some hot shit. Have an open mind and an open heart. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarify this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, please, and thank you. Taking some time with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, taking some time to reflect on why you want something in the 3D world or why it's fulfilling in the 3D world is going to be very important. Because with the Queen of Pentacles, it's going to be you nurturing it. So the new moon, I feel like, in Scorpio, I feel like is the reflection period. the time to reflect on everything that you've done up to this moment and how it makes you feel. How satisfied are you? How fulfilled are you? And if you're not, it's time to release it, push it out, expunge it. Don't allow it to stay attached to you, as this energy is not fulfilling your wishes. Let go of whatever isn't fulfilling you. Release it to the divine with this Judgment card in the upright. Release it to the divine. Let your soul be free. Be your authentic self. Be who you were called to be. The new moon is shedding a light on that. Shedding a light on authenticness. You have the Three of Swords in the reverse as well, with the Judgment card and the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel the reason why you're so stuck or stagnant is because you're holding on to a heartbreak. You're holding on to a situation that did not have your best interest. You're holding on to a situation that just broke you. And broke you down. Like, this is the biggest heartbreak. This is the biggest letdown. This is the biggest disappointment you have experienced in your whole however many years you've been alive. So during this new moon, I feel it is important that you take the time to heal whatever comes up. Whatever emotions come up for you, do not shun them away during this new moon. Sit with them, experience them. I don't care how painful it is. You might care, but remember, whatever is uncomfortable or brings discomfort, when you face it, when you acknowledge it, the discomfort no longer is discomforting. It becomes comforting. It becomes something like, yeah, you know what? Sometimes I am an asshole. Yeah, you know what? You're right. When I did blah, 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 you know what? That was kind of rude. I was pushing a button. I was crossing the line. I was being a bit of an asshole. You're right. Sometimes it's that acknowledgement piece that helps you heal, because often as humans, we want to appear to be right. We want to appear to be the biggest and the baddest. We want to appear to be the best. We want to appear. When I say we want to appear, that means we want to put on a show. We're wearing this mask, and the divine is asking us to show up as our authentic human selves, our authentic soul selves. Show our soul, show our heart, show our vulnerability to the world. And that is what's holding us back at the moment. But you have the ability, with this Ace of Pentacles, to plant new seeds of intention. As a collective, we have that ability. Justice just came out. And the Magician and the Knight of Cups. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse at the bottom, so that tells me that now is not the time to take action on these thoughts. Now is the time to put in our emotions, to put in the tools that we need. So the Knight of Cups, put in the emotions, put in the thoughts, the efforts, but don't put any action yet. It's like we're writing up the documentation, we're writing down our plans, we're coming up. It's like we're at the drawing board right now with this Ace of Pentacles. We're planting it. We're giving it everything we need in this seed. We're putting everything we need in the seed before we put it into the soil to plant. once we put it in the soil to plant, we are providing it with the further tools. We are using the other tools we have to help this seed grow. And that's where the justice comes in. If we put in all of our efforts, if we put in all of the work, if we took the time to address the things we needed to let go in order for the seed to grow in the way that we wanted it to grow, if you did everything you were supposed to do, then justice is being served. You're going to be able to reap some of those rewards. It might take some time with this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, but healing, taking the time to see where you feel uncomfortable and asking yourself, why is that a trigger? Why does that bring me down? Why does that break me apart? Why does that cut me so deep? Once you're able to answer those questions, the Ace of Pentacles, the seed you're trying to sow, will become so fruitful, so abundant, that you're going to be baffled. You're going to be unsurprised. Some of you guys may be feeling overwhelmed with this message because I keep hearing the word frazzled. It's time for you to step into the power and love of you. For nobody else can take that away from you because you are in charge of you. I wish I had a divine masculine deck. I would pull from that, but I do not. I'm going to grab for my divine feminine deck, especially since we are working with the new moon energy, and give you guys at least 2 messages, but I'm hearing 3, so maybe 3 messages will come out. Okay, let me get that deck ready. Alright, so I'm getting this deck all shuffled up here. Give me at least 2 messages for our new moon in Scorpio, November 15th. So this message has been coming up a lot. It's Yamoya, the goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. So new moon, darkness, spending time within, as within is without. So if you're not spending time within in that heart chakra, you're not going to be seeing all the things that you've been hoping to see during this time. She reminds me of the African deity Yamoya or Yamoya. Pretty sure I said it right the first time, Yamoya. In fact, that might be how you spell it in others. Like, that might be another spelling for it. I told you I had a feeling 3 messages were going to come out. So your next message is Yishi Tsoigayo, Lady of the Lotus Born. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. And what I thought about when I seen lotus born, lotus flowers grow in the murkiest of waters, and they spring up through the murkiest of waters. So when I say murky, that means there's not a lot of sun that can truly penetrate through the water because it's so dirty and so deep and dark. But for whatever reason, lotuses still find the ability to grow in such circumstances. And the last card we have is Akalanda. Akalanda, the goddess of never not broken. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. Through your creative energy and the enlightenment that you decide to carry, you will bring forth love. All right, let me give you a quick read. I really want to read Yamoya for you, and let me see how I feel after I read that one, because if I feel good after that one, I'm not going to read anymore. But I'll post a little bit about them in on my Instagram page if you're interested. Her page number for Yamoya is 194. The goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Who she is. Yamoya represents the creative force of the unconscious, the secret depths that bring the unseen into the physical realm. The African goddess Yamoya gave birth to all the 14 gods and goddesses. In the Yoruba religion, she is caring and nurturing, and yet also fiercely protective and strong, with a desire to relieve her children of any struggles or sorrows. She is worshipped at the ocean or in any flowing body of water, though it is said that her true home is the Ogun River in Nigeria. She is considered to be a mermaid, whose energy, blessings, and power flows through all forms of water, cleansing, renewing, inspiring, and reminding us of the limitless love we are. In Brazil, in Uruguay, she is offered succulent food and gifts on tiny boats cast out to the sea from the beaches. Her worshippers ask her to give them her blessings so that their desires in the new year can manifest. She is the queen of the ocean, the ruler of the subconscious, and the creative force that allows us to translate the ineffable into art. As the mother of all, she is the energy that brings new life into the world. When your soul selects her card, Yamoya creates a flow where before we were was a block, or a stagnation in our life force. When we feel uninspired or stuck in life or in a creative endeavor, from having a child to writing a book, Yamoya is the feminine essence of that sets our energy back into motion. Your soul voice meditation is, what do I need to bring from out of the depths into the material world? In your intention, I am an ocean of creative energy, and I give birth to what exists within me. She is the queen of the ocean. And she is the reason why we feel more clear, and why children feel more calm after baths, well, typically. So we have here Yishi Tiscali. I'm not drawn to read all about her. I am drawn to read the ending messages about her. So let me okay. And her page is 121 if you are interested. Okay. Yishi was born a princess in Tibet in 777 CE, according to legends. She was born in the same way as the Buddha. A mantra resounded, and her mother gave birth to the Yishi painlessly. Her name means Wisdom Lake Queen, because at the moment of her birth, a nearby lake doubled in size, symbolizing her tremendous wisdom, her waters of enlightenment. From a young age, Yishi only wanted to practice the Dharma instead of getting married. But the Emperor of Tibet gave her to Padmasambhav, who had traveled to Tibet from India to spread the Buddhist teachings. He became her main consort and husband, and together they each founded their own lineages of Buddhist teachings. When your soul selects this card, it can be so easy to forget that everything we touch, everything we say, and everything we do is not separate from the divine. Yishi embodied one of the most potent spiritual truths. The female body is an asset to enlightenment, not a hindrance. The body is a vehicle to free us from the idea that there are any limitations to reality. Your soul voice meditation. What helps me remember that my body is sacred? What helps me remember that my body is sacred? And then last but not least, we're going to read a bit about Akalanda. And I wanted to point out that these two cards are talking a lot about water, and the power behind water. I feel that a lot of you can utilize from a spiritual bath during this new moon time. Also, spending some time around a body of water or taking a hike to the ocean. Taking a hike to a lake or a waterfall or a creek or a spring nearby. So our last card that I am going to read about is Akalanda. Who is she? Akalanda represents the essence of the phoenix. She's the indestructible energy that embraces change. She knows that everything is conspiring to transform her into only more love and light. Akalanda is an elusive goddess from Hindu mythology. Her full name, oh Lord, that's hard. Akalanda Ishvari. Ishvari in Sanskrit means female power or goddess. And Akalanda means never not broken. So she is the goddess of never not broken. She can never be broken because she always is. She is the embodiment of what we try to avoid, the disillusion of our ego's identity. Her power is unparalleled. She radiates the potent light and joy that's the goal of change, transformation, or pain. There is very little written about her. She is meant to be known through experience. She is an intimate interior goddess that we meet when we are in the darkest moments of grief and heartbreak. She shows us where our energy is trapped, where we have been stifled in routines or others' expectations of us, and she whispers the liberation we will experience once we let ourselves break open and allow the new expression of ourselves to come blazing through. She reminds us that we always have the power to choose to see every event as yet another opportunity to become more light, to become more of the radiant soul we are here to be. Many of us exert tremendous energy in the effort to not break or fall apart. We resist our grief, our heartbreak, or we deny the need to change until the choice no longer feels like it's ours. Something sideswipes us in our ordinary life and shatters who we think we are and how we identify ourselves. Here is what Akalanda reminds us. Vulnerability is our greatest strength. If we are always broken, we can never break. Soul voice meditation. What heartbreak can I see now as an opportunity to expand? What heartbreak can I see now as an opportunity to expand? I feel like this card is extremely important, so I will be taking a picture of it and posting it on my Instagram page at Golden Cherié Tarot. So if you're interested, go ahead and check that out. I will also be on Facebook as well at Golden Cherié Tarot as well. Thank you for your time and your dedication to my channel. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. And please do not feel like I take you guys for granted, because I truly appreciate your guys' attention to the videos and time you take to watch them. Peace, love, and light. Have a wonderful, wonderful day or night.